Hello YouTube, this is Arcades Dude TV. Yes, I have changed to a new channel, so all my new Minecraft videos and other videos are going to be here. Last time I showed you the combined edge trigger, which is basically lever as a button circuit. I compacted it a little bit here, using some ideas that I found elsewhere. And a while ago I had decided to do a one-wide version of this so that I could better learn how to carry signal up and down and use it. And I had made this the same output. Basically, here's a regular button for reference. You can see that the piston there gets triggered. The signal stays on for about a second. It's technically 10 ticks because it's a stone button, not a wooden button. Wooden buttons, I believe, are not 1.5. It's 15 ticks, 1.5 seconds. So this is 1 second, which is 10 ticks. And this is roughly the same. I'll show you. You can see there is a delay before it actually gets activated, but once it's activated, it stays on for pretty much the right amount of time. And it basically is this circuit right here, these couple blocks, which is a dual edge monostable circuit. Basically what happens is it gets powered. The piston either retracts and lets this pulse out, which is instantly depowered because the lever turns off, so it's only going to be 1 tick, and that gets sent right up to here as the output on this little tiny circuit, which is just combined into a longer part here. And when it gets powered on, you can see the signal gets sent out, but it's instantly cut off because the piston depowers it. So we have our very short 1 tick pulse coming out here. We need to lengthen it a little bit. It gets lengthened, and then it's split up. It goes this way, and it simultaneously goes this way. And I can't... Oh, yes, I can fly. Okay, good. I'm creative. Alright, so this is our timer, basically, right? This is what we use to control the length. You can actually extend this, add a block in between these two if you want to make this longer. Add another repeater. But it's pretty much set to act just like a button press. You can see the signal gets carried up, and it gets in here. These 4 blocks are technically an RS NOR latch. The signal's going to go down here, it's going to hit here, it's going to go through here first, and it's going to get powered here. Redstone torch is going to carry the signal up, which is going to power, let's see, it's going to power the block above it, which is going to power this redstone, which is going to send the signal out. Okay, but this torch also sends the signal back into here, so it basically is just going to go around in a loop here until this gets turned off. So this will continue to send signal out to here for as long as this delay here happens. So this goes about a second, and then when this gets powered, this basically shuts off the RS NOR latch that we have and depowers it, and it resets itself. So I'll show you again. And it does the same thing as our other circuit here, which is 1 wide, or no, 1 tall. It's not all that big. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 4 tall, and I believe I counted it was like 14, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 14 wide. 1 wide, 14 long, by 4 tall, because technically you have to count these spaces here because you need them. But it's tileable. You could put them next to each other. Well, actually, you couldn't. If you have your output from here, you'd have to pull it out to make it tileable, like extend it another block, or use a repeater and a block to do that. But it will do the same thing as a button press. Very similar to the old circuit. Now, I have seen, there's actually, I'm going to put a link in the description for another guy who made a 1 wide version of this. When someone was asking for it, and was like, it's on my old channel, he had linked it. I'm actually going to link his video because he shows, he's got a different version of this. This is actually the same thing. I figured this would probably be the same thing because that's like the most compact way you can get a dual edge monostable circuit using lever. It works very well. I've seen this on different designs of things. But this part, he used torches instead of RS NOR latch to get the correct timing, and I think it might be a little taller, but it does the same thing. It might be, the delay might be 8 ticks. instead of, I'm not exactly sure what I got here. What do I got? This turns it into 3. I just went by how long it seemed to take when this was pressed versus like the actual button press. It's pretty close. It's probably not really that noticeable, and you can always add repeaters in here if you want to change, or you could change the delay amount here, which is kind of cool. But his design, it's pretty similar, except that there's no RS nor latch or whatnot, and he's got some torches to control the timing, like splits the signal up, and it kind of delays it a little bit. But yeah, there you go. There's lever as a button press in a 1Y design.